All right, guys, I saw it. Hey, listen. That's a moose. I saw him. It was a male moose. So, all right, guys, this is what we got to deal with here. I'm going to try to skirt over on the edge of this beaver dam, which should be doable. I may get some wet feet here. Crazy how much water these hold back. Sacre bleu. Very nice. What a great spot, man. Wowzers. I'm gonna have to go get the phone and take some pictures. Beautiful. Good morning, everyone. It is day 5 of the Hasty Highlander. Those of you that tuned into the last video know that we are waking up at the Algonquin Wilderness Campgrounds. Recommend it. $50 per campsite. You can put up to 3 tents, I think. And yeah, they've got showers, bathrooms, everything's solar, but there was plenty of hot water and all that good stuff. So sun's just coming up. Chilly morning. That's my tent fly way over there. I wanted to get in the sun because it was soaked on the inside as usual. Got everything kind of scrambled right now. It looks like a mess, but I actually know what's going on, believe it or not. So we're going to head into town to the Algonquin diner and grab some breakfast. And heading towards Bancroft today. I'm not sure how far it is. By Google standards, it's only 70 kilometers, but if we stick to the route, then it'll kind of meander a bit. So Reinhard and I will have to talk about that. And yeah, hope everyone's doing great and ready for another day on the road. Give you a look at the gear bomb, kinda. All right, guys, I'm gonna finish breaking down camp and then we'll get back. Crossing the Madawaska River, guys. Pretty known river. Very nice. And that's where we're going. The Algonquin Lunch Bar. Good reviews about the breakfast. Breakfast is pretty hard to screw up, to be honest, but anyways, we're here. All right, guys, had a good breakfast at the Algonquin Lunch Bar, and we are headed on the road. The destination today should be Bancroft. We'll be going back into the park, so we're interested to see what the roads are like, what we're going to be on in there. So yeah, we'll see how rough it's going to be, or how not rough it's going to be, I guess. But absolutely beautiful day. This is Whitney, I think. This is her. You've got a pharmacy over there. Got the lunch bar. There's another restaurant just across the river there. So yeah, the Madawaska River. Great place for lunch, though. If breakfast, if you want to come get a good breakfast, it's a place to go. And I'm sure the other food's pretty good too. So great service as well. All right, we're gonna hit the road and get moving. All right, thought we were on the highway, but I guess we are not. So we're heading back for the park. So we'll see what the day brings. That breeze is a bit cool. I could have left my vest on and not been uncomfortable. All right, guys, we're on gravel. I saw a sign for, yeah, they're in some logging area for sure. No, you won't be able to see that stack of logs. All right. I'm not gonna get into my thoughts on logging and all that shit. You guys, those of you that watch the channel know. But it is a fact of life, and there it is. Stripping the bark off the trees, turning that into, looks like sawdust. That's great. That tree lived its life so it could become sawdust. So guys, this is an active logging road, so I don't know if you can tell. Sorry, I'm sure you can tell I climbed a hill, but don't know if you can notice all the plants and stuff off the side are just covered in dust from the logging trucks. So the road is very dry. So if we do get any come by, it is Thursday. So there's a likelihood, as you saw, the lumber yard's working. It will be tray dusty if a logging truck comes by. Debating skipping this section and jumping on the road and just shooting into Barry's Bay, Bancroft, but there's a lot of construction, I guess, up ahead on the highway, so this may be the better alternative. There's a logging truck. No expectations for those guys to slow down whatsoever. They're working, right? So yeah. So, what do you think the odds are that that was like that naturally? I'm gonna say no. Whoa. Oh, big save. See guys, if you're riding clipped in, it's not like it's the end of the world if you're gonna fall, right? I just about went down. Natural motion of the foot unclips you. If you don't ride clipped in, the benefits are huge for climbing, if you're using them properly. A lot of people don't, so yeah, I'd be glad to talk to anybody about it if they'd like to. Let me know in the comments. Okay guys, we're still on this logging road. We've ridden far enough not to go back, but I had a close call with the logging truck. It should be indicated on the POI for the route that this is an active logging road, very active. And very hilly, as you can see. Lots of moose tracks, guys. Be nice to see one. Looks like maybe a mom and her baby. There's some bigger tracks and smaller tracks, so I'm no mooseologist, but it makes sense. Nice little 11%. Legs are tired. They should be. Been working hard. But right now, just got to pay attention. Definitely don't be in the other lane on corners, because they're going, they can't stop. Like Reinhardt said, they're not expecting us neither, so they got a job to do. And those trucks weigh a ton, so they're not stopping on a dime as well, especially with all the logs on them. So this is Algonquin back into park. There's the sign. Yes, they do still actively log Algonquin. Do I think it should stop? Absolutely. See some of the trees changing already. Whew. Don't know how longer I'll be able to keep my pants on. Yes, I have shorts underneath, don't worry guys, I'm not gonna ride naked. This road is so dusty, it's like a fine silt. I just don't want my legs to be covered in dirt and sweat. There's a view. I often see bears in these clear outs. Berries and stuff often grow in them, but it's a little late in the season for that. All right guys, just plugging along on this logging road here in the park. Pretty sure we're still in the park, but yeah. All right, hands on the wheel. We got us a portage sign. What's it say? Oh, it just says caution. Sometimes it'll tell you crossing ahead. Cool. We are definitely in the park. I checked on the map. That's probably it there. No. Another portage sign. Oh, jeez, I gotta remember about that loose stuff. I already almost went down once, as you know. I want to stop here if I can, but it may not be the right place to stop. Look at that beauty, guys. Isn't that something? In the midst of all this logging, Beaver's been doing his business right there, keeping that area elevated. They like to flood the forest so they can cut the trees down, drag branches into their lodge so they can eat the bark. Some leaves, I forget which kind of tree leaves they eat. Water's really nice and clear, especially with the polarized on. That's where we're headed. All right guys, it was a nice little ride on this section, but this is a little lesson. I stopped because I had a feeling I was heading the wrong way judging on the sun. It's good to know things like that too, but we were going the wrong way, so I didn't go too far, I don't think. I just got to backtrack a bit here. I brought up everything's on here. Okay guys, we're back on track. Only about, I think, 4K altogether wrong way, but pay attention to your surroundings and your map, of course. Got some moose print tracks here. Looks like he or she went right through there and up that way. Beaver's done his work here, so we're gonna get going. Luckily too, you know, when you're in this kind of terrain, going off route a few kilometers can mean that you have to come back on some stupid hills, right? So I didn't have to, luckily. That was a pretty tame route there, so, and that's kind of why I also got off track. It's too easy when you get on some nice flowing road to just keep going, right? But I did get to see a cool portage, so that's sweet. Yeah. Do it. I got you on film. I wasn't even in the right gear.
You got as far as I got. Well, at least the water's warm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck's that in the water? Oh.
Okay.
I'm gonna stop and take my pants off, guys. Too hot. And this is too nice of a spot. All right, I'm not sure if we're on this little road all the way out or not, but it's lined in pine needles and whatnot, so pretty good. There'll probably be some slow climbs going up, but this is what we get to look at, so not too shabby. Good chance of seeing wildlife in situations like this. Some recent moose tracks we crossed paths with, so you never know, although it's getting into the later part of the day and usually the bigger mammals will kind of get into the cooler areas, so, but this looks pretty sheltered, so fingers crossed. Bear poop. We've officially got bear poop. Another pile right there. It's old though. Makes sense that animals would use this path. Check this out, guys. This is all beaver work here. All of this. See this dam here? This is all beaver. You can see that that's actually higher than the surface we're riding on. Well, it was. Probably come here early enough in the morning, you'd probably see a moose in here somewhere. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. So this road's been great. But we've been going for a while, so I wouldn't mind a change of pace if I'm being honest. But we're on it for a stretch. Coming up on a spot where you indicate it might be a good spot for a swim. We'll see, eh? See when we get there. All right, guys, I saw it. Hey, listen, listen. That's a moose. I saw him. It was a male moose. So, hear that? I can see him. Just see him moving. Didn't have a huge rack, but that was sweet. All right, that was pretty cool. Unfortunately, I didn't have the camera on. I had just turned it off too, right before that corner, because I didn't know how rough it was going to be. But yeah, it good sized male, but he didn't have a full, like his rack was kind of small, but still huge animal. Went right through here. You can see where he went through, just mowed that down. If we tried to run through that, we'd go nowhere fast. Cool. I haven't seen a moose in many, many years, so that was awesome. Sorry guys, I got too excited. I kept saying a buck. That's for deer, which I know very well. It was a bull moose. So yeah, that's that. All right guys, this is what we got to deal with here. I'm gonna try to skirt over on the edge of this beaver dam, which should be doable. I may get some wet feet here. Crazy how much water these hold back. Sacre bleu. Oh boy. Well, you're gonna get some wet feet, Dean. That's the way it is. Hopefully it doesn't get too deep off of here. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, my bottom bracket's in the water. Oh boy. As long as the bags don't go in. Oh man, my feet are gonna stink. Oh boy. Oh boy, not good. Not good for the BB. I made it though. I shouldn't count my chickens, but oh boy. Glad I didn't try to ride through that. Yeah, so we got up there. Ah, you beavers, I love you, but come on now. Not on the road. Oh, I gotta go pee. So where is it that you're supposed to swim here? This is marked right where we are, basically, as a POI for a swim spot. Oh boy, my one foot got a soaker, and that's not good smelling water. Okay, I gotta find a spot to put my bike. I'm gonna go check out the lake here. So yeah, this is, I guess, where he's indicating a possible swim spot. Looks legit. Very nice. What a great spot, man. Wowzers. gonna have to go get the phone and take some pictures. Beautiful. Wow. Well, saw a moose and then came into this beauty. All right. My goodness, guys, how beautiful is this? Camp it up here all day long. Throw your tent right up here. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, I'm just gonna enjoy this for a second, grab some photos. Okay guys, Reinhard and I just took a break here. Didn't check the name of the lake actually. It's probably named, it's in the park, so check it out after, I'll put it on the screen. This is our lunch spot here, eh? Not too shabby, guys, look at this. This is why you come out here. These two huge pine trees, I'm pretty sure they are.
Yeah, they look like white pine.
Yeah, they're huge. There's a bunch of them here. These two in particular, though, are rather large, growing right on the water with some roots draping down in. Just had some noodles. Reinhard had some wraps and a coffee. Yeah, beauty. Look at her. That's been there for a while. And then the lake. Good stuff. It was a good spot to take a break after seeing that moose, and yeah, good stuff. Been waiting for a while to see some wildlife. Too bad I couldn't get it on film, but at least you heard it mowing down the branches and trees and stuff. So all right, we're gonna clean up, leave no trace of course, and then head out. How you doing, Reinhard?
Doing great, awesome.
How about the spot?
Bit of peanut butter tortilla, awesome. Doesn't get any better.
Yeah. Anyways, you heard it. And that's the story. So we're gonna keep going. We still got some time in the park here, and then I think the first dose of civilization might be Maynooth.
Something like that, I think.
Yeah. So, all right, we're gonna finish up here, and then we'll get rolling. Okay, guys, this trail is kind of changed, as you can see. So I'm not bombing through this because I can't see potholes, logs, rocks, anything. So taking our time. Thought this was coming. It kind of looked weird on the map. No big deal. It's beautiful through here. It's a very old outhouse back there. Don't know that I'd want to use it, but cruising along here, things as you see, I've changed quite drastically, so it's actually quite enjoyable. Let's keep doing it. All right, guys, that was a different kind of gate to gate. That was pretty fun, actually, to be honest with you. But like Ryan and I were just talking about, we're going in the opposite direction. That would be a slog if you whoa. See those big abandoned buildings back there? Whoa, we're in the Baja. Oh, guess I got a little close there, guys. Nice. So there, guys, at the meat store. I guess that's a good name if you're selling meat, eh? And yeah, we're on pave. Someone jump. Come on. All right, good job, buddy. I'm shooting a movie here. Come on, give me something. For sale, 67 acres. Sign me up.
Name on it.
Yeah. There's the Algonquin Eco Lodge and a big ass climb. Not really in the mood for it. So I wonder if that's where the name comes from, the Hasty Highlander. Because I was wondering that, and I have a feeling that that's where that name comes from. You never know though. All right guys, we're en route to Bancroft. When I had the camera off, I had a little fall. I was trying to get, we were stopped, I was trying to get off my bike, and my heel got caught. Fell flat on my back, hit my head a bit. I'm feeling my back now on the climbs, so I'm gonna have to just ease right off because I can feel it in my lower back. And as some of you know, I broke my back, my fourth lumbar, so it's a bad place to have a fall on my body. But I have no choice, I got to deal with it. As far as hitting my head, well, not sure how much worse it can get. Little lake full of lily pads and flowers. It was cooking on the highway, so this is actually it's going to be climby, but the highway is too. In fact, those were some longer climbs. So the main thing will be is how does the back feel tomorrow? That's the key. It's when I stop moving that I'll find out. Shouldn't be too bad. I've had worse falls recently and came out on the other end okay, so. All right, I'm feeling my back now, guys. Ooh. Come on, Dean, you've been through worse than this. Beaver action again. Get your mind out of the gutter, not that kind of action. Oh boy. All right, just rolled out onto this dirt road in this opening here. We were on a forest road, Harrison or something like that. What a stupid mistake, but it's happened before. Sometimes my heel gets caught on there. I'm not flexible at all. That's why I get on my bike the way I do from a moving start, and I dismount before I stop. Not just to be fancy or anything. All right, there's Reinhardt. Alright guys, just rolling into Bancroft's city limits. Population 3,500. Guess I thought it was a bit bigger than that, but maybe not. Obviously not. Alright guys, just heading into Bancroft. We're going to grab some supplies and then we're going to head up to the campground. Check that out, guys. It's pretty sweet. We're just coming into Bancroft. I thought I'd show you that. All right, guys, this is Bancroft. Not a lot of people, but they got everything. I didn't expect a town of 3,500 to have McDonald's and shoppers, but I guess they need that stuff, so. Hate riding on the sidewalk because of guys like this right here. All right, guys, we're just stopped at Timmy's. We got some coffee, grabbed a sandwich for the morning. I think the oatmeal every morning has also been hard on my stomach. I never thought about that. I can only do so much fiber. It's part of the IBS stuff. So we're gonna hit the road and get to the campground, Bancroft campground. So let's do it. All right, guys, just making our way to Bancroft campground. It will be officially a 100-kilometer day, probably like right exactly almost. Well, a little over, but I don't even think we'll get to 101 though. 101. We're here pretty much. We go down this road. I believe it's on this lake here. Hope you can hear me. Looks like it's at the end of this lake, on the other end of this lake, on our right. Other camera ran out of battery or memory card, I'm not sure which one, so I got the one on the bike. Hello. Okay, guys, as we indicated when we pulled in, we are at the English, please. We are at the Bancroft campground. I'm a little tired, and as I mentioned earlier, I had just a frustrating fall on my bike. I'll give you a kind of a idea of what happened. I'm right between a small and a medium, so the bike in some ways is a little bit big for me. Those of you that know me know I can't even barely touch my ankles, so I'm not even flexible in any way. We were on a rail trail. Bike was on the center part that's raised. I was standing in the rut and my foot just clipped off the thing and got caught and I fell square on my back. No, I didn't fall off a roof like before or anything, but now my back hurts when I lift something or swing my leg over my bike. So tonight there will be some Aleve and some cannabis care, and hopefully everything comes out aces in the morning. So anyways, we're gonna get set up. I moved my stuff over there just to get a little flatter ground, so hopefully no one comes along and tells me I gotta move. Yeah, so just over there. We're all here. There's gear everywhere. Reinhardt's having a meal. Well, he had some, now he's having a bagel. We got some juicy ass, and I wasn't talking just about Reinhardt neither. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna finish doing my thing and get things a little organized here. Whoops, sorry, lost my balance. And I'll let you guys know what's happening in a bit. Okay, guys, I'm gonna sign out for August 29th on the Hasty Highlander. We are at the Bancroft campground, like you already know. Good day of riding, not about 100.73 kilometers, around 4,100 feet of climbing. So really good day. About 50 kilometers of amazing, flowy up and down, really hard. A lot of climbing, as I already said, in the Algonquin backcountry, though. As you saw, that footage on the lake where we stopped and had something to eat was absolutely amazing. So tomorrow may be the last day of riding for Reinhardt and I together, as we might get to Campbellford, and that's where he started. So we'll see what happens, but either way, it's been a great day, guys. I hope you're getting out there and doing something you love, and I'll see you in the morning.